Девочки, дорогие мои и мальчики, ну что, получила я все-таки долгожданный звонок. Получила сегодня утром. И, значит, написано у меня likely scam, то есть похоже на скам. И я решила позвонить им. Давайте посмотрим, что из этого получится, что там за скамеры. Скамеры бывают из Social Security, скамеры бывают, что они типа вам возвращают деньги там с какого-то компьютерной компьютерной компании, с Амазона. Ну, давайте посмотрим, кто мне звонит. Сейчас я буду все записывать. Будет интересно. Кстати, забыла сказать, я сейчас, если буду с ними разговаривать, то я их постоянно буду перебивать. Это их просто бесит, и это их просто злит. Естественно, я буду использовать другую фамилию, другое имя. Если это Social Security отдел, то я буду, конечно, использовать... Ну, они обычно спрашивают, какой банк у вас? Я, естественно, буду говорить, например, Bank of America. У меня никогда в жизни счетов не было в Bank of America. Ну, в общем-то так. Но я просто хочу предупредить вас, что я буду их перебивать просто для того, чтобы они бесились. Начинаем.
Thank you for calling Social Security. Please wait while we connect to our investigating officers. Please hold while I try to connect you. Patient, this is Nancy Smith, whom I'm speaking with.
Hi, Nancy. My name is Eliza.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Okay, and you got the voicemail or it was the phone call?
It was phone call. I missed a phone call and I call back.
Okay, and did they have given you anything like your case ID or reference ID?
What are you talking about? No, I just see that this number missed a call. That's all.
Okay, and you got the call on like 3321?
Yes.
All right, and can you just spell your first name?
My first name, Eliza.
Eliza. And what is your last name?
Smith.
Eliza Smith. And who is, do you know Brandon? Brandon Ashton?
Brandon? No, I don't know Brandon.
You don't know Brandon? Do you know Terry? Terry Lay?
No. Who is it?
You don't? Sorry?
Who is it?
Okay, and just spell your first name.
My first name?
Yeah, just spell it out.
Eliza. E as elephant. L as Lima. I as ice. Z as zebra. A as apple.
And what is your last name? Just spell it out.
Smith. S-M-I-T-H.
All right. And how much old are you, Eliza?
How old I am? 50 years old.
Yes, yes.
50.
60 years?
50. 50.
I'm sorry. Okay. It's 50 years. Okay. Okay. And the Social Security Department, they were just trying to call you because there is a fraudulent activity going on to your social. So do you know what fraudulent activity going on to your social?
I never heard that. Never heard anything about my Social Security going on.
Okay, someone is misusing your social, so that's why we have to cancel your social. And once we cancel your social,
What does mean? Wait a second.
You are having.
Wait a second. How do you cancel my Social Security? What does that mean?
No, listen, sir. Listen, Miss Eliza, you need to listen, okay? After that, you can question me, okay? Once we cancel your social, after that, whatever you are having under your name, the bank, it will be freeze. You cannot take out any single money. And we are here to safeguard all your assets, what you are having under your name, okay? And by tomorrow, the two officers will be visiting at your place and they will be providing you a new social, all right?
New social? Are you gonna have a new number?
Yeah. Yes, they will be providing you a new social. No, all right?
I never heard that anybody can have another phone, another social number.
No, because we have to cancel your social right now because someone is misusing your social.
But you cannot do that because I have a lot of... Wait a second. I have a house on my social security. I have a car on my social security. I bought... How do you cancel it?
Listen, let's listen. It will all be done by tomorrow itself, okay? But we have to cancel your social by today itself. And once I proceed further and give you more information in this federal recorded line, can you just verify me your social so I can just pull out your record and give you more information?
I cannot give you whole social security over the phone.
No. Lisa, I didn't ask you your whole social. Just verify the last four.
4201.
4201. And do you know which state your social security number was issued? Do you remember the state?
Oh, it was issued is in Washington, D.C.
Sorry?
It was issued in Washington, D.C.
It's Washington, D.C.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So are you at home, Aliza, right now?
Yes.
Okay. Can you just grab pen and the piece of paper?
Okay.
So that you can just write it down your case ID?
Just give me a second.
No problem. Take your time.
All right. I have a piece of paper.
Okay, now just write it down your case ID. Your case ID is C as in Charlie,
Mm-hmm.
A as in Alpha,
Mm-hmm.
159
Okay.
304.
Okay.
Now you need to write it down the batch ID. Batch ID is R as in Richard,
Mm-hmm.
G as in Girl,
Mm-hmm.
9727.
Okay. What is your name?
Again, what you have written from your end.
What is your name?
My name is Nancy Smith.
Nancy Smith? You have the same last name as me?
S-M-I-T-H, yes. Yes, what is your last name? Correct. And the first name is Nancy, N-A-N-C-Y.
Okay.
And can you just verify me again what you have written from your end? Your case ID?
My case ID? Ah, yes.
Yes, what I have given you.
Okay, CA 159304.
Yes, now what I'll be telling you is you need to listen carefully, okay, Ms. Smith?
I just don't understand. I don't understand what's going on. Why do you cancel my insurance or my social security?
I will be explaining you, okay? This call is to inform you regarding some legal enforcement action against your name and your social security number. So regarding this, we have got an order to suspend your social on immediate basis because your social has been found suspicious for committing some fraudulent activity in the state of Washington. So are you aware about this situation?
Wait a second. What kind of activities? What is? I don't know. I didn't do anything.
Listen. I will be explaining you step by step, okay? Just have patience, okay? I will be explaining you. So let me go ahead and explain you the situation about this case. But before that, I want to inform you that the line on which we are talking right now is totally recorded by the Social Security Department and the Law Enforcement Agency. So make sure whatever you say or commit must be honest and true. I will give you fair enough chance to speak or ask as many as
Am I have to hire a lawyer?
I am done.
Am I have to hire a lawyer?
Sorry?
Am I have to hire a lawyer?
No need to hire no need to, okay? By today itself, you need to resolve this matter and it will be resolved, okay? No need to worry. Just listen what I'll be telling you, okay?
How we can resolve today? I'll do anything you say.
your name and your social security number when they recovered an abandoned car in the south border of the Washington. The make and the model of that car was black Toyota Corolla with 2009.
I never had that car.
Idle on the street.
I never had car Toyota.
Listen, miss. No, in the starting I told you, no, don't interrupt me in between, okay? While I'm telling you, I will give you fair enough chance to speak, okay? That car was idle on the street, and when the local authority have reported about that car, they found some blood and the drugs inside the car, which made them totally untrailing. Hence, after investigation, they found that the car was rented under your name and your social security number, and the address that was linked under your name and your social was 98023 Lakeview Parkway, Los Angeles, California, 90001.
What, Los Angeles? I never been in Los Angeles. I don't understand what you're saying.
Marshall and FBI.
What you talking about? What Los Angeles? Wait a second. I never been in Los Angeles.
Miss Smith, you need to just understand this matter, okay?
But you have to listen me too. Listen, you have to listen me. I never been in Los Angeles.
Yes, I know someone is misusing your social, so we have to resolve this matter by today itself. Once we cancel your social, okay? So, which relate to financial institution like Bank of America, US Bank, Chase Bank, TD Bank, Wells Fargo, PNC Bank, and couple of credit unions. That was totally under your name and your social security number. Now the question arises, when we are investigating with those financial institutes, we found thousands of dollars being wired from those accounts locally and internationally, which totally seems suspicious to us.
Oh my God.
Those transactions were made to the narco
Oh my God.
and the terrorist country like
What I have to do?
Okay, so can you tell me, Ms. Smith, how many banks you are banking with right now?
I am banking only with Bank of America. Only one bank.
Only one bank. Okay, that is, and you are having, since how long you are with this bank?
Well, I am in America only 4 years. I live only 4 years in America. So, 4 years I'm with this bank.
No, so you are using this 4 years, correct?
Yes.
Bank of America?
Yes.
Okay, you are having in this checking and saving both?
Yes.
Okay, and do you have any credit card under your name?
Yes, I have.
How many credit card you are holding under your name?
2.
2, and can you tell me from which bank it is?
It's all from Bank of America. Everything from Bank of America.
Okay, you are having 2 credit cards from Bank of America?
Oh no, one is Capital One.
One is Capital One. Okay, so can you tell me in the Capital One, what is the total limit they provided you from the bank? What was the total limit?
Oh, it's only like 7,000 limit.
Okay, and how much is remaining? Do you remember the remaining balance?
Well, it's probably around 6,500 because I use only 500 of it.
Okay, so you are having like 6,500 remaining, correct?
Correct.
And what is the Bank of America limit? What they have provided to you?
I don't remember. Maybe
Limit?
I don't remember. Maybe 5,000, but I never used it yet.
Okay, so it's like 95,000 in the credit card you got the limit, correct? And
Correct.
you have not used it, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. And can you tell me, like Bank of America, you are having checking and saving. So what is the approximate balance you are holding in checking and saving?
Can't you see that or no?
No, I cannot, miss. You need to tell me from your end what is the approximate balance you are holding in checking and saving.
Well, on savings I have maybe around 15,000, and checking I have maybe 3,000.
Like a 3,000, okay. And what is your current address where you are residing right now?
My current address is, I live in Orlando.
No, what is the zip code? Can you tell me the zip code?
Yes, 32804.
32804. And what is the state? It's in Washington, D.C.?
No. I'm in Florida right now. I was living in Washington before.
Okay, and how many family members do you have in your family?
6 members.
And right now, how many is there?
In my house right now or what?
Yes.
Nobody. I'm by myself.
Okay, all right. 4 members or 6 members lives with you?
6 members with me, right?
Okay. So,
Me, my husband, and 4 children.
Right. Okay. And do you have 401k plan or IRA plan?
No.
You don't have it, okay?
No.
And do you have a car under your name?
Car? I do have car, yes.
Car. Do you drive? How many cars you are having under your name?
1.
Okay. And do you own the house or you are in rented house?
I won't own the house.
You own the house. All right. Okay. So, Miss, now, particularly for this reason, 2 of our officers were having watch on you since last 2 to 3 days, and your phone calls were also being tracked by them. But they did not found suspicious in your daily route line. From that investigation, we came to know that you might be or you might not be involved in this case, and it can also be a matter of identity theft. So, Miss, I'm having a quick question for you. Have you ever lost your wallet or any personal information in the past few years?
I don't remember. I don't remember anything
You don't
of
remember?
No.
Okay. And have you ever entered your personal information on any unknown website over the internet?
Oh yeah, I'm buying stuff very often on internet. Yeah.
Okay. And do you suspect someone who can do this kind of activity, like your family member, friends, relative, your neighbor?
No. But you say its
No, okay.
activity was in what state? In Florida?
Yeah. No, it's in Washington. So, Miss, we just gone through your past record and we found your past record are good. That is the only reason we tried to reach you before you face any legal consequence. So, in this case, we are going to suspend your social right now to catch the real culprit. For that, we need your cooperation.
Oh no!
So are you ready to cooperate?
Can you please do not? Can you please do not?
Listen.
Can you please do not suspend my social security, please?
No, listen. Yeah, listen, Miss. So you need to. Are you ready to cooperate with the Social Security Department?
Yeah, I'll do anything you want.
Yes.
I'll do anything. Yes.
Yes. Or no?
Yes.
Okay, no problem.
What do I have to do?
We have to suspend your social right away from your name, and we have to issue new social for you, so that we can catch the suspect as well as you can save yourself from this kind of fraudulent activity. So now, as you are agreed to cooperate with the Social Security Department, let me transfer this call to the higher authority with the Social Security Department, who can help you also for the
Just wait a second. Wait a second. I have a question. Can we fix everything without suspend my social security? I don't want my social security suspended.
No need to worry, Miss. Everything is all right, okay? You will be resolving this matter by today itself, okay? So once I transfer this call to the higher authority, they will be explaining you how you can resolve, okay? So just stay connected to me. It will not take much time, all right, Miss?
Oh my God. Okay.
All right? Is it fine for you, Miss? Should I transfer the line?
Do I have a choice?
No, you don't have the choice.
Okay, why you ask me if I'm agree?
How you can resolve. All right. So just stay connected to me, all right? Thank you.
Oh my God. I don't know what to do. My social security suspended? What am I gonna do? Господи. Oh my God. I haven't been anywhere. I bought online something. Strange.
Thank you for holding your line. Your line has been transferred to Senior Investigating Officer. This is Officer Sean Wilson. Am I speaking with Eliza Smith?
Yes, I'm Eliza Smith. Are you Sean Wilson?
Yes, Sean Wilson.
Okay.
S-H-A-W-N.
Okay.
W-I-L-S-O-N.
Mm-hmm.
My federal badge ID number is W as in Washington, A as in Adams, 7984.
Mm-hmm. So what is going on, officer? Can you please explain me? Because it's very strange to me. Listen, I am in America. I live only 4 years. So I don't have no I don't have any citizenship or anything, any green card. And you tell me that right now it's everything everything suspicious. It's my English is not first language, and I'm really nervous right now.
See, at this moment right now, we have just received some information that might be your social security number has been found suspicious things. Somebody is using your information and doing this kind of criminal activities in the United States. And they are doing like drugs trafficking and money laundering. And this kind of charges has been placed on
drug trafficking and money laundering. What does that mean, laundering? Like laundry my clothes?
Money laundering means you are sending money from the United States to the terrorist countries like Colombia. Mexico,
I don't understand laundering. I know that laundry, what I have in my house, laundry. I'm washing clothes is laundry. What is money laundry? Somebody put clothes with money? I don't understand.
Money laundering, that is the crime that you are sending illegal money outside of the United States. That's called money laundering.
But I didn't do anything like that.
Kind of crime, a serious criminal activities. It's not just like that you are going to go and wash your money, and that doesn't call money laundering.
I don't understand. We right now putting Christmas tree, making house beautiful, and you call me and you tell me that it's something wrong with my social security. This is crazy.
At this moment, let me inform you what is going to be happening is, right now, we have to go ahead and we need your cooperation to cancel your arrest warrant under your name and give you the new social security number.
I'll do anything you say. I'll do anything you say. So we can do it for real for today. Today, everything we can resolve?
Yes, we can resolve this case. But for that, you need a cooperation.
What I need to do?
First of all, before we go ahead and put a block on your social security number, while we were investigating this case, we came to know there are more than 22 bank accounts are running under your name, and there are more than 13 credit cards has been registered under your social security number. And that's the reason the courthouse of Washington have issued a notification, the clear notification to us to go ahead and freeze all the bank accounts which are linked with your name and which are linked with your social security number. And that's the reason. Before we go ahead and put a social security number.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Social security number, all your bank accounts will get seized, and all the money will be taken away by the federal government for next 10 years of time. So before we can go ahead and do this step against you, we're going to give you a chance that you can safeguard the money with the cooperating with the government and following the government instructions. The federal government will give you a chance that you can safeguard the money under your name. Okay?
But how can I trust you that you're from Social Security?
You can write it down my name, my federal badge ID number, and even if you really want me to prove myself to you, first of all, I'm not here to prove myself to you, but if you really want me to prove myself to you, I can go ahead and inform my legal department. They're going to inform and send a notification to your local county sheriff office, and within the next 45 minutes, the local...
No, that's fine. Don't do anything, right? It's okay. Don't. I believe you.
Okay, but you can take a pen and paper. You can write down my federal badge ID number. Whenever you need it to talk to me, you can go any of the legal department, provide my federal badge ID number, and in the federal government portal, they will go ahead and verify my federal badge ID number, my name and everything, and they can contact me. So for your reference only, you can write it down. My federal badge ID number is W as in Washington, A as in Adams, 7984.
7984?
Yes.
What we have to do now?
First of all,
How? Let me ask you, are they
which you need to follow.
can they put me to jail for that?
If you will cooperate with me, if you're going to listen very carefully, nothing is going to be happen to you. You need to stay on the phone with me, and until the safeguard all the money under your name and cancel the arrest warrant procedures, clear your name from this case, I need you to stay on the phone with me. However, if you're going to disconnect this call intentionally, and if you're not going to listen me, or if you're not going to cooperate with me, simply I will just disconnect this call, and I will put your case forward to the legal department, and then you can fight this case legally. So make sure you're not going to disconnect this call until you get the permission. Okay?
So what I need to do? What do you mean stay on the phone with you? So what do you mean? I don't understand. What do I have to do? Stay on the phone. I am on the phone with you.
Okay. Now, the other federal protocol is this is ongoing federal investigation is going on, and at this moment we really don't know who is the real culprit of this case. Anyone can do that. Anyone of your friend, family member, neighbor, colleague, co-worker, or banker even. Whoever had your social information or whoever using your information, it should be around you. And that is the reason only you are not allowed to discuss or disclose any information of this case with anybody else. No one means no one until we cancel the arrest warrant under your name and until you get the new social security number. You are not even to discuss this matter with anybody. No one means no one. Not even your family members, not even your
Oh
friends.
my God.
No one means
I'm so
no one.
nervous. I don't know. I'm so nervous.
However, if you discuss this matter to any third person without getting our permission, it means you are helping a real criminal to run away from the government. And in that way, you would be taken as a primary suspect.
I can't even talk to my husband about that.
For the 7 years.
I can't even talk to my husband.
Means no one until you get the permission.
I don't understand. Even my husband, I cannot say that.
I'm sorry?
Even my husband, I cannot talk to my husband about that.
You cannot talk to your husband now until you get the permission. No one means no one.
Oh wow.
Yes.
But he's not gonna tell nobody.
No, but you are not even allowed to talk to your husband. In future, the federal government will come to know that without getting a permission, you have discussed this matter with your husband even, you have to get arrested for the 7 years of time. I don't want that you get in trouble. That's why I'm giving you
7
this
years?
information very clear way. No one means no one.
So 7 years? What you say? I'm gonna get arrested for 7 years?
The Drugs Trafficking Act. If you are under the investigation of drugs trafficking, you can get arrested for the 7 years of time as per the U.S. Subsidiary Law, Chapter 49, under Section 148C.
Oh my
You can
God.
get arrested for the 7 years of time.
But if I didn't do that, it's not me. Listen me, it's not me. You have to put on your paper that it's not me.
What is not you?
I didn't do anything of that. What you saying?
We know that you didn't do anything, but if you will not cooperate with our department, you would be in trouble. You need to cooperate.
But if you know that this is not me, why? Listen me. If you know that's not me, you just tell me you know it's not me.
I'm sorry?
You just told me that you know that this is not me.
We know that you're not a criminal, but until we give you the new social security number, until we go ahead and give you all this information, you are not allowed to discuss this matter. By tomorrow, once we issue the new social security number,
Oh, I see, I understand.
New social security number, then you can discuss this matter with your husband. But
Okay,
getting this
I see.
procedure completed, you are not allowed to do that.
I see. Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now, at this moment, before I can go further, I would like to give you the other information. As I said to you that there are more than 22 bank accounts is running under your name. And the courthouse...
How many bank accounts?
Issued a notification.
Wait a second. You speak so fast. Listen, English is not my first language. You speak very fast. You say 22 accounts?
Yes, 22 bank accounts.
What bank?
I'm sorry?
22 accounts at what bank?
See, ma'am, there are 22 bank and there is a 22 bank accounts. Now, can I complete my part first? Then you can go ahead and ask me the question.
Yeah.
While we were investigating this case, we came to know that there are more than 22 bank accounts is running under your name. And most of those accounts have been used for the suspicious transactions in a narco-trafficking countries and in a terrorist countries like Colombia,
Oh my God.
Mexico, Nigeria.
Oh my God.
And the transactions were made more than 400,000.
All these countries you tell me,
Totally suspicious to us.
all this country you tell me, this is all countries they make a scam from.
Yes, and that's the reason the federal government and the courthouse of Washington have issued a notification to our department to freeze all the bank accounts which are linked with your name and which are linked with your social security number. So once I will put a block on your social security number right now, that money will be taken away by the federal government. Even your real respective bank accounts will get freezed and taken away by the U.S. Treasury Department.
Okay, freeze it, please. Freeze it right now, everything, please. Freeze it.
So you don't want to safeguard this money?
Well, I want you freeze it that they don't take my money away.
I'm sorry?
You say you have to freeze my account, correct?
We don't need to freeze your account. That's why I'm saying to you, first of all, listen me properly. Once I complete, then go with your words, okay?
Okay.
Now, before we go ahead and put a block on your social security number, you need to follow the federal government protocols as the courthouse of Washington says in a notification. If you say that this is the real respective bank account of yours in a Bank of America, that money should be safeguarded by following the federal government safeguard procedure. If you can safeguard the funds under your name in the federal government, then we can go ahead and prove you innocent inside the courthouse that you are innocent and you are not involved in this crime. And if you are not able to safeguard the money under your name with the federal government, it means you are running away from the situation. You are hiding something from the federal government.
I don't want to hide from situation.
Your arrest warrant under your name.
I would never hide from situation. I would never hide from situation. Never.
So, in order to prove yourself innocent inside the government, inside the courthouse, you need to go to your bank right now. You need to withdraw all the money in cash from the bank. You are just allowed to keep
all my money
in your bank.
Wait, listen. How am I gonna draw all my money? I have to tell to my husband about that because he gonna look and there's no money on account. We have a big amount money on account. How am I gonna do it without him? Hello?
I'm here.
How am I gonna take money off from account without my husband?
Just give me a moment. Let me go ahead and you need to say that you have a bank account with a joint account with your husband?
Yeah, we have a joint account, yes.
Okay, just a moment. Give me a moment.
Поставила их на мьют. Ой, я слушала вообще вот этих вот всех, которые звонят скэмерам. Одно и то же. Okay.
Okay, just a moment.
So I just could not quite understand what you say because you say so fast.
I will transfer this call directly to the legal department officer over here, and the officer is going to go ahead and ask you some investigating questions. You can explain to the officer what happens and what's going on.
Okay.
Immediately, the officer will let you know what you need to do next.
Okay, please, Leah. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Третий офицер сейчас будет со мной разговаривать. Настолько я криминальна. И наркотики, и money laundering, и чего только я не делала. Ну, что делать? Пусть разбираются. Сейчас будем смотреть. Hello.
All right. Thank you so much for being on the line.
Hello. Yeah.
Yes, hi. You've been transferred to the Senior Federal Investigation Officer from the Resolution Department. I believe I'm having a word with Eliza Smith.
Yes.
All right, Ms. Smith. My name is Stephen Anderson with the batch ID WA97.
Please don't do that fast. Wait a second. Steven Anderson, right? And batch ID what?
My name is Stephen Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
And my batch ID is WA9741.
9741?
That is correct.
Okay. I don't understand, Steven, what's going on. Why they call me and say they have to suspend my social security.
All right. I will inform you everything about the ongoing case and the situation. Kindly make sure before we proceed ahead and begin the conversation, I have to inform you our entire calls will be federally recorded and monitored by major government organizations such as Data Business Bureau, Federal Trade Commission, Social Security Administration, the Drug Enforcement Agency, and U.S. Marshal. So kindly make sure any statements and commitment made by you with this recorded line can be and will be used as a part of an evidences inside the courthouse. Is that clear?
I don't understand what's going on in my life right now. It's crazy.
Well, I will inform you about the case, but did you understand about the call recordings and proceedings?
I understand about recordings, but I not clear understand what has happened with my social security and what somebody did to social security that you have to block my social security.
All right. So I'll address you as Eliza, all right? So Eliza, let me tell you, as we're trying to proceed ahead in the case, we indeed got the state courthouse order to immediately suspend your ongoing social security number due to the reason it has caused significant and continuous harm. And based on the trail of evidences, I can let you know all the evidences are currently against you. It can even prove you guilty for all the crimes which have been committed. But let me inform you what exactly happened with your social security number, as I believe that's your concern, correct?
Yes, please explain me one more time because English is not my language and they was speaking so fast and I didn't understand half of this.
Okay, I'll explain you in better ways, not a problem. So first and foremost, Eliza, let me inform you.
Hello? Why you put me on mute? Hello?
Yes, Eliza.
Why you put me on mute? It seems like you hang up.
I'm trying to proceed ahead and read out the information.
Blah. Oh, I don't know what to do. What happened to my life?
All right, thank you, Eliza, for the hold. I just read out the entire case details. You still there? Okay, Eliza, am I audible to you now?
Please don't put me on mute again and again. It's very hard to... It's like you're breaking up or something.
I'm not putting you on a mute. The entire calls are voice-reduced technological calls. Like, you will only hear my voice. If I am shut down, like if I'm silent, my background won't be audible to you. Like, for example, right now, I'll stop talking and my background will go completely mute.
It wasn't that before when I was talking.
It goes.
Okay, listen. I was talking to two officers before you.
You're transferred to the senior. Yeah, but you're currently transferred to me. I'm the senior authorized investigative officer.
Okay, I
So
see.
my
I
line
see.
is entirely different from the previous people.
Okay, I see. So can you please explain me very slow what is going on with my social security? What did somebody did to my life?
All right. So as per the details I can see over here, your social security number have been found used by a car. Like there was an abandoned car which we found, and when we proceeded further, when the local authorities tried to trace the car details, it was shown that that car was being rented out using your details like your name, driver's license, and the social security number.
God.
So then we tried to proceed it further, and we tried to pull up more information. So there was addresses which were shown, which was also rented, but it was not your address. So when we raided that address, we sent the FBI and the local police authority to that address. Then we got to know nobody was residing at that address. But on that address, when we raided, we got to know that we found some drugs and blood residues inside that.
Oh, thanks God you go to this address. Thanks God you went to this address and you see it's nobody there. It's not me.
Exactly. But also, let me inform you, we indeed found some of the banking and financial institutions' statements lying around at that house. And for more information, we got to know at this precise time there are multiple accounts and credit card listed under your social security number. That's when the entire case went curious, and we thrilled for the entire crimes which have committed and been done.
Oh my God, these people insane.
We investigated you.
These people insane. There's so many people, it's scammers around the world. How many scammers? I mean, oh my goodness, they ruin people's lives.
Okay. Let me inform you, as I try to proceed further, very clear at this given point of time that at this moment, as we are trying to proceed further with this investigation, I can let you know that as we went further proceeding with this investigation, we kept a close watch on all your activities, all your daily routines were being closely monitored. Even with the authorization from the government, we tapped your phone calls. But I can let you know we didn't receive anything which can raise a suspicion on all your activities. So we believe you maybe may not be involved in the case.
What do you mean maybe?
To be more of like.
What do you mean maybe?
Yeah,
I am not involved to this case.
The courthouse.
I am not involved.
By the judge and the honorable jury member. Once they clear the case out of you, once they prove it innocent, that means you are really innocent person. But until and unless you are being one of the prime victim and a suspect in a case which is not yet decided, you are under the suspicious radar. I hope you understand.
Listen, how come I didn't? How come I did not receive any papers to my house about all this from the court?
Okay, we already sent no. First and foremost, your state is not being proceeded further and forwarded the case details yet. We're just calling you up and informing you as we held a private investigation. That's why we know what you're going through, and this recording is only acting as a piece of evidence which can support you in your favor inside the courthouse.
Yes, I'm going through a lot. Listen me, I came to America 4 years ago. It's very hard for me to survive in America. Now I have to go because somebody did to my social security something. You have to understand, I was not involved to this case.
Okay, and let me inform you, Eliza, which country you stated you came 4 years ago?
I am from Belarus.
Part of America?
I am from Belarus.
I'm sorry, you said you are from Beverly?
Belarus.
Belarus, okay.
Yeah, you know Ukraine, you know Russia, you know it's Belarus.
Right. Now, let me also ask you this. I have a few questions accordingly. Kindly make sure you answer honestly, so I'll be able to protect you.
Only honestly,
Let me ask
only,
you this.
only honestly. I swear.
Sure. Thank you. Now, my first question is, when was the last time you visited to the state of Washington?
I never been in state of Washington. I've been in Washington D.C.
Right, that's different. So you've never been to the state of Washington?
No.
Thank you for that answer.
Never.
Let me proceed further with the second question. Have you ever lost your wallet, your IDs, or your mobile phone in past?
I don't remember anything of that like this. No, I don't think I ever lose my wallet. Oh, you know what? Yes, I did. I did last year. I did. I went to the store to Burlington, and I lost my wallet. Now I remember.
Okay, can you be more specific what all contained back at that time in your wallet?
Well, I had my driver license. They gave me a new one, and I told them that I lost. I think they know that I lost my driver license. I had some bank card, but I never had Social Security with me.
Okay, and let me proceed ahead one moment. So, along with that, so where normally do you keep your Social Security card?
My Social Security always in a box at home. Like somebody told me in a bank that I cannot take with me Social Security in my wallet because it's very dangerous, and I never do that.
Exactly. Well, that's a true information. You should not carry your Social Security card around with you
No,
every time you
never.
go back at your home.
I am not
Anything
stupid
possible.
to do that. Not stupid. I know a lot of people being scammed with Social Security. It's bad.
All right. Give me a moment. Let me try to proceed ahead, and let me even pull up your file for more information. Okay, I'm going to hold you for 1 minute.
Окей. Ой, короче говоря, у нас кейс нереальный. Криминал я просто... Ну, недаром про меня на ютубе говорят, что я криминальная личность. Вот, пожалуйста, все и вскрылось. Все вскрылось, пожалуйста. Ой, девки, что делать-то буду? Ждем офицера. Может, поможет мне. Май гад. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. My God. Это какой-то кошмар вообще. У нас в Белоруссии никогда такого не было. Никогда. Приехала в Америку, блин. Это точно приехала в Америку. Я слышала про этот скэм. Я слышала все, что делается. Теперь произошло это и со мной. Блин. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello.
All right. Thank you for the hold, Eliza. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Eliza, I also wanted to inform you as we're trying.
My name is Eliza.
I will let you know.
I am not Eliza. I'm Eliza.
Thank you for that rectification, Eliza. Now, Eliza, let me inform you to proceed ahead and let you know that on all the combined accounts and credit card, we got to know there is an estimation balance available of around $728,000. So,
How much?
The question arises, Eliza, $728,000 in all the combined accounts, credit card.
Oh my God, money like that I never would make even in whole my life. In whole my life I would not make so much money.
So let me ask you one more question. If it rings a bell, let me know. So just recently, we got to know an amount of $89,000 we've been wired internationally with a drug traffic in a narco-affiliated country, such as Colombia and Mexico. So here the question is, Eliza, do you know anyone who made a recent or frequent visit to these two countries?
What? I don't know what kind of question is that. Of course not. I don't know anybody.
But I also asked a couple of more questions. You just have to answer to them so that I'll be able to make sure I forward your entire call recording to the judge and the jury member.
Are we gonna resolve this today or not?
I'll try to proceed further.
Are we gonna resolve this mess or not? Are we gonna resolve today this mess or not?
Yes, well, that will be decided sooner in this very same call. Kindly continue the line, please. Hold on a moment, please. Let me ask you first and foremost, like, I can see over here, you're currently residing at your own home. How many properties and homes currently you have?
We 6 people in our house. Me, my husband, and 4 children.
Okay, and right now, let me also try to understand and make sure, as you stated, you're residing in your own home. Is that under a mortgage?
Yeah, it's in the mortgage, yes.
Okay. Now, also at this very same point of time, have you ever rented out a Toyota Corolla in the past?
I never had Toyota Corolla. Never. And my husband also.
And
Never
apart
had.
from that, now, by any chance, do you have an investment, money market, stock market accounts?
No, I have investment only in my safe at house. I don't believe investments. I keep cash in my house.
Okay. Now, let me proceed ahead and forward this information now. And also, meanwhile, let me inform you, what's going to happen is there will be 2 options provided to you by the attorney team who's currently working behind the case. And they will make sure they collect and gather all the evidences, and they will prove you innocent inside the courthouse in your favor. And this is only going to be possible if you have your entire cooperation with the case. All right, Elisa?
Do I have a choice?
So, there are 2 options. You can decide yourself how you want this investigation to be carried ahead. So, let me provide you the 2 options. And before I start the 2 options, I have to also inform you. The first option contains 2 circumstances. So the first option says you will receive the complete access to your money, accounts, credit card after only the completion of the entire investigation. Now, the entire investigation can only be completed in 2 circumstances. The first circumstance is either the real culprit have to be caught. The second circumstance is you have to wait until the period of 9 years for auto resolvement of the case. 9 years is because of their 3 serious criminal allegations on you. Do you know what are the 3 serious criminal allegations on you?
No, of course I don't know. 3?
Okay, then the previous officer explain you what are the 3 charges which are currently pressed on you? Sure, I'll explain you what the 3 charges are. The first is drug trafficking.
Yeah, money
Second
laundering.
charge is money laundering. And the third one goes by supporting to terrorism. Now,
Terrorism?
the third one
What?
is talking about supporting to terrorism. Now,
Supporting
you have to
terrorism.
listen to me what it means. Yeah, what it means, you have to listen to me. If there is any case involvement with anything related to consignment of drugs, huge amount of money, guns, ammunition, so that is when there is the third charge, which is supporting the terrorism is charged. And talking about your case, we indeed found a consignment of drugs and huge amount of money. That is why the supporting the terrorism is charged on you.
So how many years?
Guns or ammunition.
So how many years in the worst in the case scenario? How many years of jail I'm facing?
Auto resolvement of the case due to the 3 charges. Each charge takes up to 3 years. So 3 charges take up to 9 years. That's why the auto resolvement of the case can take up to 9 years.
So any of these cases,
Repeat again.
okay, any of these cases, money laundering, drug trafficking, and supporting terrorism, they all are at the same amount of years? They all the same?
This is the maximum time duration. Not drug trafficking doesn't take up to 3 years, and neither the money laundering charges. But it depends from the judge and jury members. Each charge can take up to 3 years. But yes, supporting to terrorism is for sure 3 years.
Okay, let me ask you, what does that mean, money laundering? Because when I wash my clothes, they say it's a laundry. What mean money laundering? I don't understand that. It's because English is not my language.
Sure. See, money laundering means whenever there is any huge amount of money which are been transferred back and forth illegally, that type of transaction means money laundering. Like, even if whenever you proceed ahead, like if you obtain the money typically, and if you are making a transfer or accepting any transfer of the money above the limit, or something like that, in illegitimate manner, or in a foreign banks, or in any wrong business, that's what a money laundering means.
Okay, but I'm just told you that I have in my safe at house all this cash. Is that not considered money laundering, right?
See, if you have the sources behind your money, you have nothing to be worried about. But talking about the $728,000, you have to prove the source if that belongs to you.
Well, I have in my safe at home 150,000.
50,000 you have saved
150,
in your home, right?
150,000, yes, in my safe.
$150,000 you have as the funds in your safe back at the home. Let me ask you, do you have the source to prove that belongs to you?
Well, I sold my house in Belarus. That's what money from.
Okay, so you will have the proof that you sold the home, and that's how you received this much amount, correct?
Well, I guess I shouldn't tell you that I have that cash.
Are you trying to say you don't have the cash on you?
I say I probably should not tell you this.
No, you have to. We are the government. Either way, now or later on or sooner, we will get to know about this all. So it's good if you let us every detail know beforehand, so
Okay.
that we can make sure that you are being trying to be honest and helpful for the government in this investigation.
Yes, of course.
So as you stated that you have the funds, I believe you have the source that you sold the home, and that's the money you got right there with you.
My husband probably gonna kill me now because I told you all this.
So if you have the real sources of how you receive the money, then you don't have to worry about anything. There will be just a general, the questions which will be raised from the courthouse about money, everything, but you can easily prove the source and you can claim that money. It's
But
fine.
you don't have to tell about.
To be worried about.
Do you have to tell them about my money in my safe? Do you have to tell to court about that?
Yes, well, all your properties, your true assets, your belongings, you have to declare it to the government so we can make sure you're not making any money laundering activity.
Okay.
All right. Now, along with that, let me also try to explain to you that as we are trying to proceed ahead in this case, this was the first option in which you can either receive the complete access to your belongings after the real culprit is caught under first circumstances, or under second circumstances after the auto completion, which is the auto resolvement of the case, up to 9 years. So this is first option so far. Now, proceeding ahead, on the other hand, the second option says you will receive the complete access to your money, accounts, credit cards under 18 to 24 hours from now, but there will be few terms and conditions you need to agree upon first in order to receive the complete access tomorrow by the afternoon time. So these are the two options I provided to you. Now you can decide upon yourself how you want the investigation to be carried out and how you want the money back, or the account access back, and everything of your belonging back to you. Now you can decide upon yourself.
I don't know what to do because I have to talk about this with my husband. My husband not at home.
Okay, let me inform you, Eliza. This social security number belongs to you. You have to take the decision how you wanted to proceed further with the case, because according to the state courthouse order, we have received an immediate action and order to suspend your ongoing social security number. We cannot wait that long period of time.
So they can come over to my house and arrest me? They can arrest me tomorrow, you say, or when?
No. Nobody's going to arrest you if you are trying to cooperate with this. But if you are trying to
not cooperate and run away, that's when the arrest warrant will be forwarded to your police authority at your local place. And then they can get you arrested.
Well, I have to make sure that this is
If you are
all.
trying to proceed ahead,
I have to make sure that this is all legit, because you know how many scammers around the world, and I need some paper or something, because I really cannot believe that something happened to me.
so Eliza, so far in this conversation since last an hour, are you trying to say you still don't believe the legitimacy behind the call?
It's really unbelievable to me.
The case and the charges might be unbelievable, but you cannot question and doubt the government.
But how do I know that you're really government?
Well, we can do one thing. We can have all your true belongings, such as your accounts, your credit cards, your money, everything being freezed and blocked. That's the way we can prove who we are.
Oh my God, listen, son of a bitch. I'm so glad I spent 1 hour with you and lose all your time. Instead, you scam somebody else.
I beg your pardon?
What did you say?
I'm sorry, what you said, Eliza, because your voice went in and out. I quite didn't hear that.
Okay, I say that I'm so glad I spent with you more than 1 hour while you would scam somebody else. And I had a fun with you. It's been very fun.
Oh, it's been very fun.
Yeah. So I'm waiting when officers can come over and arrest me. I'm gonna make a nice pie for them.
Oh, you're trying to say you enjoyed the entire conversation and you were wasting the time since last
Yes.
hour, right?
I enjoy it. Really, I'm making video of you. because I'm blogger. You are not very convincing as government. I tell you that truth.
All
That
right, then let me proceed ahead and I will take the legal action for both
oh
you.
yeah, I would enjoy that.
Fair enough chance to fight this case.
I would enjoy that.
Matter. So you can simply hang up the line. I will dispatch the police officer.
Listen, please send me handsome officers, okay? Handsome ones. Do you have a handsome officers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, handsome. Young, handsome, beautiful. I would love it. You don't want to talk to me no more? Oh. Все. Короче говоря, завтра меня арестуют, поэтому до завтра мне надо обязательно вам показать. А то, если я пропаду, вы хоть знать будете, где я. Все, девочки и мальчики. Это было на самом деле удовольствие.